And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for a bonus game here in our Champion of TLS versus Liquid Sea show match. I didn't even see this coming, Elegant, and I'm super happy.
Yeah, I'm super happy as well. It would have been a bit sad. It's going to be sad for this ever to end. I hope there's just endless show matches going on until I fall asleep. Or fall over, or both simultaneously. But yeah, really awesome of Sziky to stick around to play the third match, despite the fact that he could have easily just gone home after that one. So let's see if Sziky can do this. The pressure is now off in a weird and kind of liberated way because he's already lost. Yeah. So he may as well win one.
Already dead. He cannot be killed again. He is zombie Sziky, but that's all right because he's been resurrected here on Neo Jade. He's gonna fight for some pride here, fight for some honor, try and take a game.
Sziky
off an ex-pro gamer.
Yeah.
All right.
It's going to be cool.
Yeah. And let's just go into the game.
Let's do it.
Here we are in game number 3. At the top left, as the Teal Terran, we have Liquid Sea. At the bottom right, as the Blue Zerg, we have SAS Sziky.
Yep, we do indeed. And, yeah. So, as I said before, Sziky is in a lovely position whereby it doesn't matter whether he wins or loses because he's already lost. So he stands every chance of winning this one just because the mind games are on his side. C has so much to prove right here. Sziky has nothing to prove. Sziky just needs to go out and do his best. So I think,
what does C have to prove?
He has to prove he's the awesomest and is untouchable. That's
true. That's true. He can't lose, man. Korean pride.
Sziky's gonna be feeling good whatever happens. So yeah, he's just got to plow on. So I'm saying Sziky can take this to 2-1. I'm saying 2-1 can happen.
All right.
His tough dreams are made of.
Well, I mean Jade's it's a decent map. I think it's pretty balanced in ZVT, and they are cross maps, so we can potentially see a longer game here. Hopefully no crazy timing attacks coming out. C seems to have quite a few of those up his sleeve here. Very vastly different ones as well. I mean 7 racks bio. And then 2 port Wraith into 3 racks Marine all in, essentially. Crazy.
Yeah, that's really
stuff.
funny. That's really funny with the map balance because usually we say yeah, but those maps are from Pro League, so it doesn't really matter. But this guy's from Pro League as well, so suddenly it does matter. That's just awesome. That's too cool.
We're casting an actual pro gamer, Elegant.
I know. I'm sounding like such a fanboy today, but you know I don't even care.
Who isn't a fanboy, seriously? By the way, it was C's birthday like a day ago.
Oh, I missed
that. Or 2 days ago or something. I don't know, there was a thread. I think it was it yesterday? It might have been yesterday.
I've been so unplugged from the Matrix.
Yeah. I think someone
happy birthday, C! Way! For yesterday, which I missed. It's almost worse to mention it now rather than just trying to pretend it didn't happen. I think I probably should have done that. But anyway,
C. It's all good. Oh, we got a gas again.
We do have a gas again.
That'd be so funny if he just did the same build, 2-port Wraith into Medic Marine all in.
Well, maybe he could be wise to it this time. Who knows?
One base all day, every day.
Yeah, which is kind of surprising on a reverse route map. That's actually really interesting. Not quite sure what's inspired that. I mean, what do you reckon? Reverse route map, 1 base, a little bit strange.
I like fast expanding better, and well, I just like fast expanding better in general. But actually, judge it, man, that's such a good point. Because he's played in Pro League, I can talk about his Pro League games on this map and what he does. And let me tell you, in Pro League, he played a bunch of TVPs on this map. Every game he 1-racks expanded, and every game the Protoss proxy gated him and killed him. It was so sad. Like, I was just crying tears for C because every single goddamn Protoss took advantage of how nice he is with his fast expanding and just cheesed him to hell. So horrible. That was pretty terrible.
Horrible. Yeah, that's the one occasion in which they should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah, I felt
ashamed. I tell you.
That actually happened in one of the games where I was like there live when I went to Korea for
Can't believe
Christmas
you
break.
did that.
I was there, man, and I think it was
amazing.
Movie. Man, Movie freaking one proxy, one gate in the middle against C, and C just one racks expanding again. I'm just like, God damn it, Movie! I like you, dude, but seriously, stop proxy gating C. Stop it. Anyway, we got a 3 hatch here from Sziky again, and it's 1 factory into expansion from C. So did I say C or Sziky just now? Anyway, he's going to do some fancy Vulture Micro. He should be able to kill all these links without taking too much damage. It's pretty standard here with this initial Vulture. Not too much Sziky can do about it, really.
No, and
sneak 1 link past.
Yeah, just somehow manages to let 1 link through. Oh, C actually messing up his micro a little bit there with the high-low ground and taking quite a lot of hits from a link. So actually very, very weakened Vulture right there. So no chance of any kind of run by action. That Sunk is just going to take it right down if he gets a little bit too close. So no danger right there. The 1 ling that seemed to get through from Sziky actually didn't get through because the Marine was able to catch it at the natural. But he does know that the natural expansion is happening, so he's not completely in the dark. And meanwhile, both these guys are just going to be completely safe for the time being. And we have Spider Mines happening from good old Liquid Sea.
My unit's waypoint list is full, Elegant. I wonder what that was. Did he just like shift click his Marine everywhere? I think that's probably what that was. Anyway,
yeah,
it's not usual. It's not common often that you see that. Sorry. Yes, we do have Spider Mines. We do have an army. It looks like he's just going standard mech here. He's going to use some Spider Mines for the immediate defense against any kind of early attack, and then just go up to a mech army. Of course, it does take a little while to get that rolling, at least compared to Bio. So. You do want those initial Spider Mines for defense. Meanwhile, we're just going to have a Spire here, 3-hatch Muta, coming out for Z. He's just going to stick to his guns. He did, of course, build the Hydra Den just as emergency defense against the Vultures as well. Notice that he's kind of blocked off a Vulture run by easy access into the main as well, so that's quite nice. It is pretty annoying on this map. It's kind of easy to run past because the ramp is a bit far forward compared to your natural. So you really got to be careful about blocking that off.
Ooh, nice Spider Mine there, taking out 3 lings in 1, and the Vulture survives as well, so good times for C, and he's got a couple more Vultures just kind of sniffing around the edge here, and this is slightly annoying for Sziky, but it looks like he's going to be able to, might move out with an Overlord and Hydrus to just kind of clear these mines out, but to be honest, he doesn't need to be too worried at this stage. But we do have Goliath popping out over the other side of things for C. So it looks like he's going to be able to mount a fairly decent defense against these Mutas. So by the time those Mutas happen, of course, he will have a decent number of Goliaths on the field.
Indeed he will, and I don't actually see an engineering bay anywhere. No, so it looks like he might... Is he just going to try and not make turrets? Is he only going to defend with Goliaths? I mean, Goliaths are good, right?
Like
especially when you get the range upgrade, they have insanely good range. But to not make a single turret against 3-hatch Muta is pretty crazy. I mean, one turret trying to run out there.
Risky.
I don't know
what's going on. That's really risky.
Yeah.
I would expect. I don't really know. Valkyrie? Oh, we do have a starport.
Oh, wait, where?
Up the natural.
Ooh. This is good. Goliath, Valkyrie, yum yum.
Yeah, because we've seen people kind of try to go for Valkyries so far in the TLS, and it hasn't really quite happened. But maybe C, if anyone can do it, C can do it. If anyone can keep a damn Valkyrie alive for more than about 2 minutes, then C can do it. So let's see if this happens.
I love it. Valkyries, yes, good times.
Good stuff, isn't it? Yeah.
Even if everything else goes badly in this game, he made Valkyries, so it's all good. Yeah. So this is really gonna counter these Mutas hardcore. Basically, the Goliaths are gonna have insane range in defending against the Mutas. And if the Mutas kind of try and pick off and engage the Goliaths, then the Valkyries, with their great splash damage, are just going to own the Mutas. So there's really no good way to deal with this. It's very similar, actually, to like a Goliath Medic Marine combo, where the Marines have much shorter range but much higher DPS. And it looks like the Goliaths is catching the Mutas in the middle of the map. Might get a Muta. Yes, they do get a Muta for free. Sziky completely caught off guard, and I'm not surprised, because moving out that early with a mech force is very, very non-standard, very peculiar. And sadly, it's not Valkyrie's Elegant. It's just a science vessel. We
were so happy about that cell, and our dreams and hopes are dashed all in one. It looks like those Mutas are going to be able to catch the barracks. Probably not going to be able to take that down. The Goliaths are moving over there, going to be maybe able to intercept these Mutas if they get a little bit ahead of themselves. Zeke actually not stacking his Mutas properly, which is a little bit strange. I'm not quite sure why he's doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, now it looks like he's stacking them. That was a little bit weird though.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, we got an eBay going up, so he's finally going to make some turrets. Meanwhile, see immediately taking his third base, not scared at all. Look at him playing so greedy. He's got 2 armories, no turrets, a third base, not even in his main, at the third. and he's just walking around with like 8 Goliaths. He just does not care. I mean, this kind of play should get you killed. Realistically, this is not. I don't think this is good play, to be completely honest. He's playing so ridiculously aggressive and loose here that I mean, there's just so many holes in this play. But it's somehow working against Sziky. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Well, it's often weird to see games like this because you look at the build and you say it's logically not a good build, but it's working, and it is working. And then you think, but how would a top-level pro beat this? And often it's hard to really completely theorize it when it just looks so strong. See, he's just everywhere with these Goliaths.
You just can't run away. There's Goliaths all over the place.
Everywhere.
This is insane. How is this happening?
He's produced so many Goliaths. Look at the number of Goliaths coming out of the main. That's crazy. Look at that group at the third as well. This is C making Terran just look so ridiculously imbalanced right now.
Well, we all know they're imbalanced, so you know he's just confirming that for us. But yeah, this is ridiculous. I mean, the Terran's third is gonna start mining at basically the same time as Zerg's third. Like what? And he's gone for mech.
Only Goliaths.
When you go for mech, you're supposed to be way behind in expansion. Zerg is supposed to way out expand you, and you're supposed to rely on the fact that mech is super OP to win the game anyway, right? I mean, what's going on here? See, how are you this good? I don't know if this is even like him being amazingly good, or if Sziky's playing timidly or something. It boggles my mind that you can just make 3 factories, no turrets, go 2 armories and a triple
Goliaths
command center and not die.
This is crazy. He's not showing any sign of making anything else even.
Yeah, he doesn't have a single siege tank.
Just Goliath.
What happens if like 30 Hydras attack his natural right now?
This is crazy. And yeah, he throws down a scan directly on Sziky's Hydra right there, so he knows entirely what's up. But this is a way out there play from C. It looks like he's just seeing how crazy can I make this. And the answer is pretty crazy, going like 100% Goliath army. That's not something you see every day. And yeah, he's just. There's no other way to say it. He's just a cut above what we could really expect to see. See, looking terrifyingly good, even when doing a bizarre out there strategy that shouldn't really work.
Yeah, I mean, Sziky is supposed to be at least on 5 bases right now. He's supposed to have like a significantly bigger army. I think he has fewer Hydralisks than there are Goliaths. Like that's the state of affairs right now. He definitely has fewer. He's got a few more here at his third. It's probably close. Pretty close, but 1 for 1, your Hydra's gonna get slaughtered. Also, these are 2-1 Goliaths. Oh my god, it's 2-1 against 0-0. I don't know if Sziky can actually hold this attack. This is insanely strong. Jesus, look at how many Goliaths that is. What? And so quickly as well, and with 2-1 upgrades. I mean, that's just what happens when you kind of let C get the 2 armories, get the third base up running so quickly. He's gonna have this insane Goliath pump. I don't know how Sziky's gonna hold this.
I have no idea. This is ridiculous. That's a huge army. Just look at them wandering about. That is terrifying. And Sziky, I actually don't know what he can do at this stage. It just doesn't look like he can make enough units. Having said that, though, that is a lot of Hydralisks. Wow, that is a lot of Hydralisks that Sziky has. If he can hold the high ground, he might just have a hope. Sziky getting a little bit supply bot, though. He needs to bust out some more overlords quick sharp. But wow, this is intimidating.
Now, I just realized Sziky actually has flyer carapace, even though he doesn't have that many mutas, so I don't think it's going to help him too much here. Probably better to get the high ball trades, but he's still doing some more harassing here with these mutas, picking off some SCV, so doing well there. But look at the supply, 161 supply for C against 111 for Sziky. He's 50 supply ahead already, and like barely anything's even happened here. It's been a bit of a muta harass here and there, which has been denied for the most part. I mean, the muta harass right now is doing way more damage than the initial one. When he first came in with the mutas, in fact, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, I mean, this is how you show you're way better than somebody, by just seemingly doing nothing and winning anyway, just because you have more stuff and are doing better than them at some point in the game. However, Musa's harass does do a lot of damage. Manages to kill, every single SCV mining in the main base, unless some of them transferred away. There's a whole bunch transferring back now, but C not so well saturated as he might be right here, and that was probably a worthwhile trade at this point for Sziky. But this is going to be interesting when the armies actually finally do meet. I can't see. C is almost maxed already. Hang on, I have to check the time. I usually hide the game timer. At 13 minutes, C is not too far from maxed on Goliath.
This is a disgusting force. Oh my god. that Goliath force. I am like shaking right now. I'm scared of this Goliath force. I'm not even in the game. Oh man, he's gonna get caught on the low ground. He's gotta pull back. He's gotta pull back. He can't be on the low ground.
Oh my god, the Hydra's size. Look at that Goliath force. This is like some kind of weird thing you'd set up for yourself on the campaign editor when you were bored on a rainy day. This is crazy. So many Goliaths absolutely destroying all these Hydras. This is a ridiculous battle. The Hydra's gonna have to pull back to the high ground. C is just absolutely bulldozing this here with a huge army.
See, he's got the high ground. He's got the high ground, but doesn't even matter. There's way too many Goliaths. There's a 50% mischance. Look at it. C's just A-moving up the high ground. He's A-moving into Hydras on the high ground and he doesn't even care. He's got so many Goliaths. He's just attacking up the ramp. And Sziky has got no units left. Oh man,
crazy.
C. Oh dude, what?
How did that even happen? I have never in my life seen that many Goliaths in one place ever before.
Dude, that thing you said about the campaign editor, that's exactly what this is. Like, I'm sure so many people have done that, where you just go on a campaign editor. Back when you're like a little scrub, you don't even know what BattleNet is, you're just playing single player. Just go on, you know, go into the campaign editor, just build a bunch of random units, put 50 Jim Rayners down or something, and just like pretend you're good at the game. Oh man, GG! Thanks for the game indeed. Thank you very much, C, for playing this show match.
Wow.
And what a show match it was, man. See, that's why we don't like Koreans playing TLS. I'm just saying.
That is exactly why it mustn't happen. Anyone who now asks in the thread, would you let Koreans in the next one? We just link them to that video, and then say, well, you make your mind up. But basically.
And they already have their own Star League, of course, in the Sonic Star League, so it's not like they're really missing any action.
Exactly. But that was awesome. Big thanks to Liquid Sea for coming on. Well done for Sziky for surviving more than 3.5 minutes against him. And congratulations to Sziky as well for winning the TLS, which is what today has really been about. Big congratulations to him.
Indeed. And of course, so we don't forget, a huge shout out to our sponsors, Razer and Twitch TV. They are super duper awesome. Go buy lots of Razer things and go, I guess, watch lots of Twitch streams. And of course, a huge thanks to Team Liquid as well for putting on the show. The first of many TLSs to come, ladies and gentlemen. 3 more in the works, possibly more. And the next TLS season, in fact, is going to start in roughly a month. I know a lot of people have been asking when that's going to happen. The next round of qualifiers will be up in about a month. Although I think there will be fewer slots available this time because we will seed some players from this TLS into the next one. So kind of stay tuned for how that's going to go. But yeah, players, Krosses, Terrans, you've got 1 month to learn how to beat Zergs. There you go. Start practicing.
Get on it. Seriously. Come on. Help us out, guys. We're both Protoss. We haven't got the expertise to this. We're fumbling around in the dark. Come on, just throw us a bone, please.
So, with that, I think we are done for our first season of the TLS. What a crazy ride it has been. A huge congratulations to Sziky once again. He is our champion, of course. The #1 foreigner for the moment until we crown a new one next season. And thank you, of course, to all the viewers for watching. I hope you tune in to the next season when it happens. And of course, I do also have a reminder that in the 1 month break, we may in fact do some interesting little events here and there. Not gonna give any details, but keep your eye out. Keep your eye on the forums.
Yeah, watch the forums, guys. That's where the announcements gonna be happening. That's where the action's at. So stick around and don't miss anything.
Indeed. So with that, thank you all very much. I hope you have enjoyed this first TLS, and good night.
See you next time.
진에어 스타리그 2011 영광의 우승자 허영무 선수에게는 2등만 했을 때는 절대 못 따라볼 우승자 배지가 주어집니다. 하나가 어렵지 그게 2개가 되고 3개가 되는 것은 훨씬 쉬우리라는 생각이 듭니다. 그리고 영광의 우승컵 끝나고 키스하는 거 아시죠? 꽃다발 그리고 4천만 원의 상금이 전달됩니다. 여러분 다시 한번 큰 축하의 박수를 부탁드립니다. 네, 그리고 약 10초간 조현민 이사님 모시고 사진 촬영을 진행하도록 하겠습니다. 잠깐만 포즈 부탁드리겠습니다. 네, 그 이후에는 이제 꽃다발 증정 계속해서 자연스럽게 다음 순서로 넘어가도록 하겠습니다. 아, 정말 가을 바람이 부니까 토스가 살아나네요. 감격스러운 장면입니다. 여러분, 다시 한번 우승 허영무 선수에게 축하의 박수를 부탁드립니다. 네, 이사님 감사합니다. 네, 자리로 들어가셔도 되겠습니다. 끝까지 시상해주신 진에어의 조현민 이사님께 거듭거듭 감사드립니다. 네. 어이구, 어머님이 귀에다 대고 뭐라고 말씀하시는데 무슨 말씀이 필요하겠습니까? 아이고, 마음고생 많이 하셨습니다. 자, 이제 우승자 허영무 선수 모시고 3개월 동안에 숨가쁘게 달려온 네, 진에어 스타일로 정리하도록 트로피는 잠시만, 예, 트로피만 들고, 예. 네, 이렇게 해서 여러분과 함께 했던